Let me turn off my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm dedicated to you guys. This is like a date right now.
Wow, sweet.
The only times I don't look at my phone is at dinner.
He's going vegan
What
for
the
us.
fuck? Maybe that's why
Dude, I
have
look at my
problems.
phone at dinner.
You're very cordial.
When if I
You
go out
should-
to
Alright,
dinner,
are we
man,
ready?
I'm
Yeah.
never
Whoever's editing
pulling
this,
out my
keep
phone.
it in.
What? No.
Keep
What?
that in there.
All right, Jesse.
Keep that in there, Jesse. Hi, Jess.
All right, are you
Edit those
you ready?
coughs out, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gags out.
Holy shit!
We're here for like
How is
3
that
minutes.
cocaine, Raz? Is that hitting you good?
Now Raz is ready.
I'm good.
Hello and welcome to the Game Boys podcast. We're back at it again. Today, talking about Overwatch with a few great friends. To my left, I have the lovely Rasputin Show.
Hey, how you doing, Steve? I'll try not to cough on you. I've got a bit of
Yeah,
a
Raz
cold.
is sick. That's why he sounds like a good radio man right now.
So like my
good
audio
for you,
quality
Raz.
goes up when I sound sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what I need to
of
do
course.
is get sick and then record VO.
I mean, with our schedule, like, it would work.
Okay.
Like, we just record when you get sick.
all right.
I think that works.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, to my right, I have the wonderful Peridactyl Show.
Yo, what up? That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, welcome. Welcome, Perry. Glad to have you here as always.
Thanks.
And directly across from me is Mitch Heavyhead Kramer.
How the fuck did you know I'm directly across from you?
Dude, we're sitting in a room right now. What the fuck?
Alright.
Which I know your eyesight is bad, because you're getting up there in the years.
We're in the
Look,
Game Boys office right
didn't
now.
put my
We
glasses
just
on this morning.
upgraded.
Alright,
Okay.
leave me alone.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Oh. Oh.
How's it going, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm tired. I just woke up
All right,
recently.
that's good.
Oh man.
Nice. And hovering above us right now,
Oh
we have
my
a very
God.
special guest. Welcome to the podcast, Kyle Psychochipmunk.
Hey guys,
Kyle
glad
LaKill.
to be here. What's up, guys? Seat's a little small, but you know,
How's it going,
it's doing
Kyle?
all right, guys. How's everybody here? You never get to ask.
Dude, I can speak for everyone in saying that we're doing wonderful.
I'm glad to hear.
We're
Well,
gonna have a great
be
cast
better.
I
today.
think you're kind of speaking out of turn, Steve.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Well, come on, I'm the host, so I gotta move
Steve.
this along. All right.
Steve.
The man
Okay.
make
So-
all goes. Let's get going.
So usually at this part of the podcast, we say what we're doing, what we've been hanging around doing the past couple weeks. But I already know what everybody's been doing
No, you
because
don't.
we've all been playing Overwatch.
I got
I don't give a
wife, dude.
shit if you've
I've been
done
doing-
anything else.
Wow.
We've all been playing Overwatch.
Got a
Um,
wife, dude.
Wow, that's a little forceful, don't you think,
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah.
I don't know, Steve. I'll be devil's advocate.
I've had other shit going on, you know.
Yeah, I'm with Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch is a very busy boy.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what you've been doing, Mitch?
Yeah, let's hear it, man.
Well, I got a job editing for another channel, Sunny Explosion.
Ooh.
She's a League of Legends YouTuber, and yes,
Fuck yeah, dude.
so I've
Go
been
check her
editing her
out.
videos.
Hell yeah.
What? Hey, okay, this might fuck up the time frame, but like as of recording this,
Yes.
when do you think your first video is going to be out for that?
I don't know, because she's got 3 editors, including me,
Damn.
and she
So
has
she's probably got a lot of shit lined
Yeah.
up.
That's
she's
quite
got
a
a
bit.
big ass back catalog of videos to be released. So I got no
Yeah.
idea when it's coming out.
Jeez.
Well,
Should be soon.
I
It'll
guess
probably
we'll find out.
it'll probably be out before this is out.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
okay.
Hopefully it's
Yeah.
not out before our next podcast is out.
If you're watching in the past, follow Heavy Xide for updates.
Yes. Wait.
Yes.
Did you spell
Yes.
it right? I was trying to figure out
Yes.
if you said it right or not.
Yeah, of course I did.
Say eye to eyes.
I said I'd.
Okay, we're
Idolize.
good.
Idolize the eyes.
I know you changed it a while ago.
Yeah, I forget. All right.
Look,
You
man,
did?
You think I wouldn't know this? I know you
You
did.
changed it to just heavy eyed, right?
with an X still, because
Oh,
Heavy
Heavy
X
X on
taken by
Twitter,
some
at
weird
least.
hippie with no tweets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just like Rasputin.
Fuck that.
What have you been doing,
Fuck
Raz?
Shane Hodgson, dude. The dude that has at Rasputin. Like, I know you're not gonna listen to this because you're a bot, probably. But
Dude,
please
he's a
just
bot getting high as fuck.
delete it. You don't use it. Your last thing talked about like how high you are, but in a poor way. So give it to someone who needs it. I don't
Question
want show
for you,
in my
Raz.
name. That's Perry's thing.
Question
Perry
for
has
you.
show. I don't need it. I don't want,
How-
I don't want
how
show.
I only
often-
keep show for fucking Steve.
I appreciate that, Perry. Raz, question for you.
Yeah.
How often do you search for that Twitter handle to see if it's still alive?
I probably check like once a month.
Okay, that's fair.
And I then like I'll check and then I'll report it.
Yeah.
Because like
Report once a
it
month.
is spam. Like the things posted on there are definitely spam. So I don't feel bad for doing it. I don't feel like I'm just some like bitter asshole. Even though I am a bitter asshole, like who didn't get it. But like I have reason to do that. So
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to go to @Rasputin, well, I gotta be careful in case I ever do get the name. If it is still, if it's clearly not me, then report it for spam.
Yeah, we're future proofing this.
I have the same problem.
Twitter, if you're listening, delete Rasputin.
Well,
Thank you.
wait. Let's be
If
careful.
Twitter's listening.
Okay.
Twitter's got that eye.
Yeah, well, they got the future memo. It's
An
fine.
eye in the sky.
What about you, Perry? What have you been up to besides Overwatch?
You didn't even ask, like, you just let Raz talk about his Twitter. You didn't
I gave Raz the allotted time, and that's how he chose to spend it. All
What?
right.
No, you. What?
What the?
You didn't say what his time was, or that's what he needed to spend it on. You just
Yeah.
were like, oh yeah,
Look,
this
guys,
week's time.
this is some behind the scenes
Oh
shit.
my God.
You get 2 minutes.
I'm gonna
to
take my
talk about
time.
yourself.
So I beat Uncharted 4.
See?
Oh
You
shit!
did things, Steve. God.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
like,
sorry you played
shut up. Like, you're dumb. It was fine, man. It's an Uncharted game. It doesn't do anything special, but
It looks
it's
really
fun.
good.
It's fun. Yeah. Like did you like Uncharted 3?
Yeah, that
like
one's probably my
Uncharted 2?
favorite.
Yeah. Did you like Uncharted 1? If you liked any of those 3, then you'll probably like 4. It has some cute little Easter eggs. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Sounds great,
Can't
man.
you play-
Sounds great.
Can't you play Crash Bandicoot?
Dude, fucking A, Steve. Like, I was trying not to say that. I was trying not to spoil it.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
I'll put a spoiler warning on the on the bot.
You can
Spoiler warning.
do that.
Is that even like a spoiler?
Look, it's all right.
No,
It's
I
not,
know.
dude. Everybody's talked about it. Like, I haven't played the game, and I know. So
I didn't
it's
know
been
about
spoiled
it,
for everyone.
so fuck you.
I mean,
Mitch, don't even give me that. You were just like, I'm sorry you played that, Raz.
Yeah.
Therefore implying I will probably never play
sorry for
it.
spoiling a
So-
game I don't like.
Yeah, how dare you though? You
How
assumed
dare you.
everyone had heard it, and I was letting
Yeah.
you know that not everyone had heard it.
Oh, it's really neat.
Motherfucker.
It's just Crash Bandicoot. It's like a movie. It's just straight up a movie at this point. How is Uncharted 4? I hear it's not good.
Really?
I mean, like, I see it's beautiful and like the cinematics are like seamless. It's gorgeous, but I don't remember it like being anything amazing.
So it has
That's
the
an
same
Uncharted
issues.
game.
Yeah, it has the same issues of all the other games, which like combat is not fun.
Of course.
The puzzles are all right, but Rise of the Tomb Raider did like in-game puzzles way better. So it's just hard, and they did combat way better.
So,
Because like combat is actually fun in Rise of the Tomb Raider.
right. All they've got going for it is personality, basically. That's about it.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh.
it's got good writing, it's got good dialogue. And there are, I mean, Uncharted always has those few like big set piece moments. Like the famous one in Uncharted 3 when you're hanging on the back of a plane. In 2
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're climbing up the train.
Mhm.
Like it has a few of those that are really cool. But the time in between them, yeah, it
Everything's
is what it is.
lackluster.
Yeah. So I don't know. If you like Uncharted, then play it, but you probably already have. If you don't
Go
like
play
Uncharted,
Tomb Raider.
yeah. Also, if you like Uncharted, play for Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
There you go.
You can probably skip
I'll take
Tomb
that
Raider,
advice.
but it's still good. But Rise of the Tomb Raider, that is a must play.
I hear it's really good.
The kiss, dude. Fuck off.
Stop.
I did the little Italian kiss, like, oh, that was a spicy meatball.
Oh, did you kiss both cheeks there?
No, I
Give me
did.
the
I did
double?
you kissed your two
Oh,
fingers when they're
yes,
making the okay
yes.
sign.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. They do that back in the homeland. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
you know.
What?
Back in the
Yeah,
homeland.
What about
did you
you,
know?
Perry?
This is actually
There's-
Game Boy lore here. Steve is actually an Italian man.
My family hails from Sicily, so.
Oh,
Sicily.
excuse me. I'm sorry.
I got that blood.
Hey, boy.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I feel that shit,
Yeah.
man.
I didn't know that.
Well, what have you been up to, Peridactyl Show? You've been playing some
Dude!
games besides Overwatch?
Yeah, man. Okay, so like right before Overwatch came out, I was like, man, I really want to play some Overwatch. I got to get me a first-person shooter game. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? I got Doom!
Oh, yeah.
Dude, let me tell you.
Oh, shit.
Let me freaking tell you guys. That is easily the best single-player shooting experience I have had in the longest time. It's really weird because like instead of like remaking Doom and like kind of doing the Duke Nukem Forever thing where it's just more of like a modern game with like just the old title, it's old Doom with like a few modern tweaks. Like you have the kill thing where like the glory kill system and really good graphics, but besides that, it feels a lot like old school Doom. The momentum is there, the speed's there, the tenacity is there. There's no hiding behind cover. It's amazing.
Oh, that's so good to hear. That makes me so happy.
I'm on my third playthrough of the campaign. Like that's how much fun I'm having with it.
How long is a typical single-player campaign, you think?
For Doom or just in general?
Just Doom.
For Doom.
Oh, I don't think it's that long. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. It could be more than 12 hours.
Because that's like, it looks great. And I've never played Doom before.
You don't need to play
So I'm
Doom.
interested. I know, but like, I'm interested regardless of that.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if I want to shell out the money for that because I heard the multiplayer is really bad.
Well,
at least based off the beta.
Dude, real talk, man. Like, if you want to play this game, don't play it for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Play it for the single player.
Yeah,
I know.
Let's play so
but,
bad.
Like, I would. I'm one of those guys who like if a game is like
Steven.
the thing about me. Look, man. There's a cutoff point. If it's $40 or more, I get wise with my money, boy. So if I'm getting a 5-hour game, I'm like,
riddle me
nuh-uh.
this, Cappuccino.
Nuh-uh.
Drapping
How
fat
much-
stacks.
How much Pokken multiplayer did you play?
Not a whole lot, but
All right. Case
I'm gonna
closed.
play
Let's
more
close
maybe eventually.
Yeah,
One day when I'm
alright.
40.
Yeah.
Pokemon's not a thing anymore.
See, this is why I'm wising up, Perry.
And Star
After
Fox, how much,
Pokken. Dude, I played a lot of Star Fox. Thanks for asking, Raz.
I'm sorry.
I've
Alright.
played a bunch
I
of
guess I'm
Star
done.
Fox. And go ahead and finish,
it's
Perry.
fine.
No, Perry, go ahead.
I really got nothing else to say, man.
It's turning into Weird Al here.
All right, I was just taking advantage of a good segue.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
fine.
but
It's cool.
A
yeah,
segue into
okay,
shit
give me the
games.
sad.
Damn.
part.
just a
All right.
hater today.
What the hell is that?
Ready with that sass. I'm
Spitting
sorry.
fire,
I'm
dude.
sorry you had to play these games.
Yeah, dude.
Like I expected
I wish-
if I said Sonic,
yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
I played Sonic today. Sorry.
Well, yeah, but that goes without saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
it's probably
fair play.
I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't say sorry
well-
to Perry because he had a good choice.
Thanks, Midge.
True.
Yeah, that's true. I played a lot of Star Fox. I think it's good. I'm gonna make a video on it eventually. That's all I'll say because I don't want to,
Okay.
take up too much of Perry's time right now. Perry,
Exactly.
you got anything you want to say, Perry?
Anything you got?
We got
Kyle,
nothing.
what have you
cuz.
been up to, man?
So besides Overwatch,
Yeah, just tell me what's going on, man.
so basically,
Okay, you know better what you know would be better because Steve didn't really give you an opportunity to say so. You got a little YouTube channel, you got a little thing going on. Tell us about like your YouTube channel, like what kind of creative stuff you like to do.
Shit. Well, I do gaming videos just like everybody else here. just do a bunch of stuff like that. Recently making kind of a big shift into Overwatch content. You know, that's kind of this podcast is a good example of. I'm just kind of doing like gaming highlights stuff, kind of thing.
Would you say you're like Donkey, or?
If you would be so kind to tell me that I'm a ripoff of Donkey, that would be a great compliment.
Hey, how you doing? Rip off of video game Donkey.
So I'm just I'm just selling it out. Just hopefully.
But you also do art and stuff too, right?
I do art and stuff. I don't do anything on my channel. Probably should, but yeah, if you want to check me out on Twitter, I'm sure it'll be somewhere here. I've got a bunch of illustrations and shit posts.
Jesse, post
galore.
the cool tracer pic.
Jesse, post one of my awful memes.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Post some shit, dude. But thank you.
Dude, that tracer
Jesse.
art is amazing.
That-
I know I've told you that a million times, but I love it so much.
That's my favorite piece so far. It took the longest, I think, out of any piece I've ever done, but I felt it was really worth it. I had a lot of fun doing that.
It's great. Everyone check out Kyle's art. It's so good.
No, thanks, guys.
Follow him on Twitter. What's your Twitter thing?
It is at theChipmunk. It's
The Chippy K. All right, guys.
The Chippy K is in the house.
Chippy K.
It's official Game Boys lore now.
Nice.
All right, let's move on to the topic of the day, guys. What have we all been up to? We've been playing that Overwatch.
That we have.
Pull us in, team leader Kyle.
What? I'm team leader.
You're our team leader, dude. You always tell us what to do and stuff. You're like, all right, let's form up. We're all soldiers now.
Coming from the sergeant
Well-
right here.
How about we give a quick rundown on what Overwatch is for everyone
Yeah, that's
living
sort of
under a rock?
Team leader Kyle's
Whoa.
gonna do.
Way to just shit
Okay,
on some people
team
that
leader
aren't
Kyle.
up to date, dude.
Yeah, they're fucking nerds, all right?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Kyle,
Stop!
give them the rundown.
Says the dude who probably put like 20 hours
So,
to Overwatch in 1 week.
Overwatch.
Those other people, nerds.
If any of you guys have ever played a team shooter before, I feel like you're going to know exactly what Overwatch is. It is sort of akin to, okay, imagine, here's a really, I feel is a really good analogy. Imagine if Team Fortress 2 in League of Legends had this odd, like, love child, and that is exactly what that is. It is a very coordination-heavy, team-based, six-person shooter with things like, you got game modes like Payload, which comes straight from TF2, King of the Hill from just any other shooter, and Control Point, which is a big old TF2 thing, which is still, I mean, it's every game. It's got a huge scene right now. It's working its way. It's not there yet, but it's you can already tell it's going to be the underdog trying to wing its way up the esports ladder. So if you haven't heard of Overwatch yet, I have no idea how you haven't. It's huge right now, but that's what this podcast is about.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've all been playing it like madmen, shirking a lot of responsibilities to play it a lot.
Quite a few.
So Kyle and I talked about this a bit before the podcast, and I was making fun of Steve a minute ago. Do you all know how many hours you've put in? It's been out for 1 week.
Let me check.
I'm at 16.
16?
Shit.
God dang it! Why are you so fucking cool, Mitch?
Did you actually look at my
Why
hours,
so cool?
Raz?
No, I was
Or are you
ju-
just
I
like
was just
making
guessing.
shit up?
I was just guessing by your level.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna check.
Profiling.
I am at 23 hours,
Jesus.
which means in the past week, one of my days was just playing Overwatch pretty much. And I want to say I've never done that before, but I've done it twice this year.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
With Dark Souls 3 and Stardew Valley. So I think I'm just a fucking idiot, dude.
Nah, dude, you just in there.
Nah, dude, you're just playing a fun game.
Yeah, you're actually
You're
not
just
a,
the
I've
real
put
gamer
20
boy.
hours in, according to
just
the.
a real
20
gamer
hours?
boy.
Yeah.
That's my shit, dude. I was right on.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I've got 33 hours. That's kind
Dude,
of a
damn.
bit.
Respect.
Not respect. It's over a day and a
I
half.
got 30
respect
hours.
you.
Harry, what the fuck's wrong with us? We don't
I don't know,
sleep
man.
at all.
I play almost every time you're playing. So
It's always a joy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun. I like playing with
Team leader Kyle.
I think like that's why I've played so much, is because everybody's playing it and there's always people to play with. If this was a game where I was queuing up solo, I don't know if I would have bought it.
I think that's a great point, because like I've talked to people and I've heard people talk about Overwatch, and like it's night and day the experiences people have when they're playing with a group of friends or just a group of people compared to like just playing solo. Because I think what Overwatch does differently compared to like say Call of Duty or Halo Online is you definitely need a group of friends to play with, because like otherwise it's just kind of like a really bad experience, kind of really frustrating, because you really need to coordinate to win.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I have been playing a few more just solo queues, like just to kind of see what that was like, so I could tell you my experience in it. And it is the most frustrating thing, because people will always just pick their main.
True.
And like, I don't know, I was playing a game where there were 2 Reapers and 2 Widowmakers, and I picked a tank because I'm like, well, we need a tank. And then I was like, okay, there's one other guy, he'll take support. He fucking picks May. I'm like, you motherfucker. Like, what the like, people
What a legend.
Absolutely.
are just the worst. And like, you'll send a message being like, hey, maybe you should switch, and they'll just either ignore you or say you do it.
Why don't you switch?
And it's like, I can't, like, okay, if you don't want a fucking Reinhardt, like, I don't know, man, we're fucked either way. People are very selfish, and it seems like when you do solo queue, people are less focused on winning the game and more focused on just getting kills with their favorite character.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Which is
have
frustrating.
that, no matter what. If you've solo queued,
It's always weird when you're playing and people treat it as like a team deathmatch when it's totally an objective game.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they wanted that to. That's the opposite. Like they said many times, we're not going for kills. That's not the game that this is. This is an objective.
Which is why there's no like, it's eliminations, and if you get help getting a kill, you get the same kill as everyone else.
Right. Because you.
So they took the focus away from getting kills, and people still go for it.
I love that design choice.
It's a really like it makes you feel good no matter what.
Exactly.
You breathe on someone and they die, you get an assist.
You're in there.
You get that one flame, dude.
Yeah. I feel like that's.
And it's great for. Oh, go ahead.
No,
Kyle.
go ahead, man. Go.
I was just gonna say it's great for getting characters in the game that don't deal a lot of damage. Like, for instance, character that I play the most is Winston. Winston is a tank. He's a big monkey man, and his job is basically to jump in, drop a shield, do some damage, and soak up a lot of damage from the opposing team and jump away. And like, I do get like a fair amount of eliminations, but I don't deal a rapid amount of damage. But just getting in and dealing some and getting out does the work for my team. And like, that is great because when you play other shooters, a lot of people are building based off of the most powerful weapons and shit like that.
Right.
And I haven't played TF2, but like, I've never played a game like this in which like every single character is awesome to play, and it's wonderful.
Yeah. I think that's a great like, shift here. Let's talk about the characters.
Sure.
What's cool about Overwatch is there's different classes, but in each class there's 4 to 5 characters, and they're all like pretty different from one another. And I think they've done, if anything, a great job of making a diverse cast and just like making experiences with each character feel different.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Go ahead.
No, you go. I was just agreeing.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel like a few times I've said it, but I might have been baseless. But there are very few times where you're like, this character is useless. Like that, like this character, it would be better to just be someone else. Everyone has something special that can turn the tide of a game, depending on the level. There are definitely certain levels that.
Yeah, the level and the situation, I think.
Yeah, there are definitely certain like Symmetra on levels that have a long walk. Being able to make a portal can change everything.
Oh, for sure.
yeah.
So
Teleport.
much. But when it's like control point and it's not that far of a walk, then Symmetra is a lot less useful. But everyone has their moment to shine, and there are very few characters that are just better versions of different characters.
Yeah, everyone is unique,
good.
Which is
Like-
very nice.
vastly unique.
Right. It makes it really good for competitive singing. So I'm really glad.
Yeah,
Yeah, and not just in gameplay, like in design too. It's such a diverse cast, and that is what brought me into it initially.
Same.
Because I saw this game was not on my radar at all for a long time, and I just saw a video displaying all the characters, and I was like, holy shit, this is so cool. I gotta play this just to see if I like it or not,
Right.
because it's just an attractive cast of characters.
Right.
Yeah, not to bring him back up again, but I think Donkey's video when he was playing Winston, I think that's probably what sold me on Overwatch, because I didn't realize what the game was about, and I didn't realize there was going to be a bunch of like weird and wacky characters like fighting. I was like, whoa, this is like crazy Avengers in a shooting game. I'm ready. Let's go. And I think what they do better than I don't know because I haven't played Battleborn, but what I really like is just like how differently a lot of characters play. Like you have Reinhardt, a tank, who his whole deal is like he puts up a shield. That's his right click, and his means of attack is just whacking you with a big old hammer. So he's just like Skyrim man. He's first person melee. And then you got guys like Winston who jumps around and has a thunder cannon thing. Like, whoa, that's completely different. It's great, and they're all in the same category, same kind of class.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what's really cool conversely on a different, like comparing to like classes and stuff. Maybe Mitch and Kyle could speak more to this because I don't play a lot of MOBAs, but like support is like so needed. Having a good healer is worthwhile.
So
Cornerstone.
in other like MOBAs and stuff like that, supports are very important still, but no one cares. Whereas like Overwatch has created this environment where like people want to play support.
Yeah, they made it fun.
Whereas like
super fun.
yeah, in League
Yeah.
of Legends, no one wants to play support, even though I'm a support main.
Right.
But like I did that because I had to fill a niche on every team I was in.
That's the meta at that
Mhm.
point, is to feel bad
Yeah.
if you're playing support, which sucks. And Overwatch's
Yeah.
meta is, look at you, you're support. They
Yeah.
completely just they put a whole new spin on that, and that's what makes it like absolutely so much better. I was gonna say that I think. Oh, sorry. Go on. Are you going?
Oh, I was gonna say to that point, I was looking at a list of like the top played characters for competitive play, like during the beta, and I think 1 and 2 it was Lucio and Mercy, who are
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
support characters.
Reinhardt too.
Uh,
He
Which is
sucks
just
sports.
it's just interesting that those two like are on just about every team.
Most teams have
when it comes to
both.
competitive play.
Which is
Yeah.
That's
pretty
that'd be
OP.
pretty fun if you could have good players like doing it.
Yeah.
So what I think is like really interesting about that is how much they actually like take from other games. And I don't mean like they're stealing the ideas. I'm just saying like they're improving what made all of these really good. Because back in like the TF2 competitive meta, you had like a soldier, like a Pharah basically. And that he was the rocket man. He would go and flank people, and he had like a medic with him. And that medic would like follow him around, but he had to rocket jump with him. So Mercy can just jump to anybody. So Mercy can just like rocket jump to anybody ever. That's the step up from TF2. Is that like
Yeah.
you were absolutely screwed if your soldier accidentally jumped without you. Well, with Mercy, she's completely self-sufficient. Like you can outplay anybody. You just got to get behind shields or position yourself. That stuff's pretty neat.
Yeah. Like I was playing last night as Widowmaker, who has a grappling hook, so she can get anywhere. And like the person I was in a call with just asked me to grapple onto a building so they, as Mercy, could fly over and get into position.
Dude,
And
that's
then I
fantastic.
fucked off and got back into my place.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
See, there's
Yeah.
so many good plays.
And so many characters have like this is what the game is about, is getting a good team composition. So many characters have such great synergy with others. Like for example, Perry and I are a big
Yeah.
fan of going Soldier 76 with Reinhardt.
Yeah.
So
The grandpa
Soldier 76. Yeah, the grandpa. Dude, I didn't even think about that. You're
Yeah.
so
they're
right.
both old
They're
dudes.
two awesome grandpas. Yeah. So Soldier is your Call of Duty man. He's the only character in the game that can sprint, and he's an offensive menace, and he can heal. So he's completely self-sufficient. And Reinhardt is like top tier character in the game. He's a tank,
phenomenal.
can tank all hits.
He's a big fat
and
tank.
so
Yes.
what we do is, especially on payload maps, that's when we usually play it. Perry and I will jump on the payload, and Perry as Reinhardt will put up his shield, and I'll play Soldier. And right when Perry's shield goes down, I'll drop a heal, and we will never die. It's
Very
amazing.
self-sufficient.
And there's so many combos that can do that. And like if you stick like a Mercy on like anything, like it's such a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah, like there's some really like dirty combos, like Mercy on a Bastion.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mercy
Wait, do you-
Bastion Reinhardt.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
a game winner.
I just want to say
Something that I also know we've done when you two are doing the Reinhardt 76, Kyle will usually be Zarya,
Oh yeah,
and I'll usually be Pharah, which their alts just combine like a motherfucker because Zarya's brings everyone together, and then Pharah can just rocket
Yeah, oh,
barrage
bad.
all over their faces.
which is phenomenal.
And that's an offensive menace.
Yeah, and throwing. I mean, you could sub out Pharah with a lot of people probably, like Hanzo,
Diva.
Diva,
True. Yeah, there's a lot.
but you know that's been working well too.
Oh man, I just realized we haven't like talked about like what a character can do. Like you have like an ult, and you pretty much
Oh yeah.
have like a passive ability and like 2 active abilities you can do. So like Raz was just talking about Farah, who is like, I don't know, like a Mobile Suit Gundam. Like
Yeah.
she's got like a jetpack, and she's got a rocket launcher, and her whole deal is she can fly up in the sky with the ability, like she just gets sudden boost. And she could shoot like a pulse grenade thing out and knocks everybody off. And she shoots rockets, and her ult is she shoots a shitload of rockets.
Just a barrage.
And every character works like that. Like Mercy's ult is she can revive dead players, and that's a game breaker. Like that can pull the tide to victory. It's great. And I think what's really fun is like when you start strategizing, like what Kyle and Raz were just talking about, when you can sync an ult together to make sure y'all kill a lot of people.
Yeah, if you press
and
one
it is
button
the
at the same
most
time.
satisfying thing.
It is. It really is. I was gonna go say about your Reinhardt Soldier 76 combo. There's something really unique about that. Is that Reinhardt has like the best melee DPS in the game. Soldier 76 has
Right.
like the highest base accuracy. The DPS on that combo, just base level, is amazing. If they ulted together at the same time, everybody's dead.
Oh, God.
Everybody's
Yeah.
dead.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal combo.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Like on another like level that I really liked, is like say we both died. Steve and I both died, and we're trying to come back, and the other team is like on the point. So like we'll walk in, and then I'll ult, and I'll knock them all down, and then we're clear to go. Like we just got to get rid of everybody. We got to push them back. And it's got some nice layers to it. I really like it.
Second. No, that stuff is.
But as far as your favorite characters go so far, guys, what would you say?
I've been so far and like way far and ahead of everything else. I've played Lucio like
Break it down, man.
7. Oh my god.
Yeah, tell us about Lucio.
I've got 7 hours into him, and my next played is Reaper with 2 hours, so that should give you an indication of how much I've played him compared to everyone else. Like, okay, this is the sole reason I went straight to Lucio, is in League of Legends I played someone called Sona, who is exactly the same. They're AoE healing, they speed people up, and the only difference is the ult, but whatever. Lucio's ult is broken as fuck, like it gives everyone like 1,000 HP shield for 5 seconds. You pop that, you can steal any point with your team.
It's a great
Yeah.
push.
Might as well not
Yep.
even shoot him. It's so bad.
I usually don't.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I honestly just run away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Lucio. He's
Oh,
Just
dude,
AoE
he
menace.
wall rides too, man. Don't
yeah.
forget that.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
my
Spider-Man
goodness.
anywhere.
Yes,
I've figured him
Spider-Man.
out to the point where I can get up any wall riding.
Wow, that's really
I've figured
cool.
out his double jump.
Like, okay, so he's great on Ilios, I think. For one,
The well.
he also has, yeah, on the well, like he has an ability where he can, if when you right click, you push people away, and you can just fucking knock people off the map.
Yeah.
And on Ilios, like all of the points have some sort of hazard that they can fall into, and like I was playing the other day, and I was playing Lucio, and someone on the other team was playing Lucio, and I was like, oh, I'm so ready to like push people in the pit. Fucking bounce the Lucio into the pit, and he just grabs the wall and wall rides out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy
Look at
shit,
that.
this is bullshit.
I can wall ride my
I
way out
was
of
so
anywhere.
mad. It's so good. And there's so many that's another thing I noticed. Like even just like falling in pits, there are so many characters that can escape that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Winston can jump out of a pit, Lucio can wall ride, Tracer can recall.
Diva
Like
can fly.
they really
Hanzo.
thought hard about and
Yeah.
like Genji and Hanzo can fucking just jump out and grab the walls.
Pharah can fly or rocket jump.
Yeah.
Everybody
Even
can get it.
Junkrat. If you time it really well, if you're falling, you can throw your mine,
Yes.
explode it, and bounce back. It would be that would be super
Yeah.
super hard to do. Fuck. Just talk.
So
They
here's what these bastards on Reddit are doing, right? On that exact same map you're talking about, right, Steve? They know since Lucio has an AoE heal, what some people are doing is like, all right, let's get a really tanky team, right? Let's get some really heavy DPS, and let's get 2 Lucios. And let's put those 2 Lucios perpetually riding in the well forever. Let's just get them healing
my
forever.
God.
And the only way to get rid of that is McCree, like, and just high noon him or whatever. But, like, that is the most annoying thing in the world. And I'm glad I've only seen that happen once so far. But you
I
can
need to try
instantly
that.
tell.
Can you like throw some grenades down there or like do a Junkrat mine?
You probably could, and you'd probably throw them off, but I don't know if you'd kill them for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like if you stunned them, they would fall.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Or you could roadhog them out.
you could do that too, and shoot him in the face.
and this just proves the point that everything has a counter.
Oh yeah,
The balancing is so good in this game, at least from my perspective.
the salt
There's
may
only
be real.
one character
but
that's
there's-
OP.
If you're gonna say
Are we
what
talking about
Who
May?
would you say that
May.
is?
May 100% is overpowered as fuck.
So I can give you a little history on that. May was the most underpowered character in the whole game, like for a year and a half. And then they buffed her. Like, I'm sorry guys, we're not gonna get rid of May. We're gonna try to get her a little bit better. And now she's broken. She used
Yeah,
to
she's
be
a
the
nightmare.
worst. Yeah, she's an
So
absolute bully.
why is she broken, Kyle?
So okay, they've at the time of this recording, they've nerfed her again. But at the time where the open beta was, she was at her peak. Straight up, when her walls had like the most ridiculous cooldowns. Her heal like healed her fully, but the most broken thing, her right click. Now her right click has a damage drop off due to distance, but beforehand she could compete with any sniper. Like if she would right click, she would shoot an icicle out of her gun, and that if that got a headshot, that was 100% damage, like an insta kill, no matter where you're from or where you're at.
God damn.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, and now it's been nerfed again, thank goodness. But still, her right click is insane. So she's a bully. She's hard to deal with. It sucks.
Yep. And her freezes way too fast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem with it.
She's pyro. It makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love to play May, so I'm okay with it.
It's really
fine.
fun to play May. It's indulgent, and it's a guilty pleasure. It's so bad.
I like to play Bastion, so I'm a piece of shit.
Fuck off. Bastion is the only hero that I have not played as in this since the game actually launched.
Raz, why don't
Played
you
as
want to play as
May?
Bastion?
Man,
Oh.
it's because whenever a Bastion is on a crazy streak, and whether I see it in play of the game or if it's just happening, I'm like, does this make you happy? Like, do you think you're good? Because Bastion, for those who don't know, he can turn into a turret and just go nuts on everybody. It
His
fires
damage
super
output
fast,
is crazy.
super far. He can take down Reinhardt's shield in a matter of seconds.
Which is stupid.
He reloads quickly. I feel like there should be some sort of, like, if you're firing too much, you should overheat or something.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I actually really like
There, like,
Yeah.
he does have a super hard counter. Like, Genji can fluff him up really easily.
incredibly.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot
Both
of other
snipers.
counters to him though. Snipers, okay.
snipers can. Because when he's in turret mode, he takes 2 times damage.
Yeah, I know he takes damage from behind also.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
that is
Yeah,
his
his-
headshot range, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But to get behind him, it's super hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Because he can pivot
Easily.
360 degrees very quickly.
Yeah. It's
Um,
just like any other character. He doesn't move any slower when he aims. And that's
Yeah.
stupid.
yeah.
I think
he
the
he
thing
should,
about
I think. Kind
I
of
think the thing about Bastion right now is everyone hates him because everybody's playing him because he's one of the easiest characters to play
Yeah.
and be good at. And since we're so early on, as of recording this, it's only been like a week
Less than.
since launch,
Yeah,
less than a week. And people need to learn how to deal with him.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to deal with him in unconventional ways. And so that's why you see so many people being like, nerf Bastion, he's fucking broken and shit. But I think we just need time to settle and people to understand what their role is.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
real
I'm not
talk,
too
though,
worried about
real talk for a
Bastion.
second. I think Bastion's got a lot of hard counters, and
Oh,
once
very
you
much.
really get to thinking about it, he's kind of easy to deal with. But I still think I'm gonna go with Mitch on this. Mei is hard to deal with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredibly such, yes.
Like,
because she's got so many good like self-preservation stuff going on.
she can
And-
heal herself with ice block, and then when that comes off, she can wall you off, and then when the wall
Yep.
goes down, she can ice block
Yeah.
again. Her cooldowns are just on a perpetual rotation.
Uh-huh.
Like,
And
they
it's
need to be
ridiculous.
increased.
It's dirty, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dirty.
It's pretty
I was talking to Kyle about this, I think yesterday. Would you still think that Genji is your favorite character now, or have you moved on?
So I know that that's going to perpetually change. I'm always going to say, oh, this is my
Right.
favorite, this is my favorite. I will say this. Genji definitely will always be high up there. But he is also, along with Zarya, who also is one of my favorite champs, is the hardest to play. I feel Genji is the actual hardest, but Zarya is the least talked about champion. People don't know how to
Mhm.
play her because they don't even bother to try.
Yeah.
But I'd
Yeah.
still say, yeah, Genji is very much my favorite. But I think that he is very, what I like to call input sensitive. I think like whatever you're going to put into playing Genji, that's your result. You're on your toes all the time. You're like Tracer, like you deal a little more damage and you can deflect stuff. You have to be 1000% the whole game, you know? You can't
Yeah.
be, I mean, you can be running away and stuff like that, but you're never not in the heat. So, yeah, I like Genji, but he's hard.
So I think it's really funny because like I can't deal with Genji. Like I can't deal with playing Genji. It's too much for me. So I'm just like I'm gonna stick back. I'm gonna be Roadhog. I'm gonna be the big beefy boy.
Yeah.
I might hook a couple people, but I'm mostly just gonna be there to sit around, take a hit, and then breathe some sweet gas.
I'm with that. Some of them man.
So I want to talk on your point about Zarya.
Sure.
Do you think that people don't talk about her as much or try her out as much because they don't understand how she will play, or because of like her character design?
Okay, so
I think it's
I'll
both.
go for it. Yeah, I do think it's both. But like I felt it when I started to play Zarya, like because it's just so like odd that because it's not directly explained. All of her passives and all that, they don't explain that she is a snowball character, that she has incredible momentum that she needs to build up. She basically, like if you go to barrier somebody, which is what she does, she has like a Tesla cannon thingy and like a beam cannon, and she has barriers. She can barrier herself, she can barrier somebody else, and her ultimate drags everybody into a small little circle. She's got like a little black hole. That is apparently so foreign to people. I don't understand exactly what this gray area is, but not a lot of people are good at Zarya because they don't realize like, oh, that little number underneath my reticle, that's how much damage I'm going to be doing. You have to take damage to deal it out. And people, I don't think a lot of people are going to want to get all up in the heat like that all the time.
Yeah.
People want to get kills.
Yeah.
Zarya's not about that. Zarya's about
She's kind of like a weird support tank.
Yeah.
That's what she is.
I think once the competitive meta starts to take shape, people will see Zarya plays and be like, "Oh shit,
yeah, she
I need to get on
steamrolls."
that."
Yeah. It's
Because like that's what happens in every game. Like people just do what they want, and then the competitive meta starts, and then everyone copies the pros, and then the pros get bored of that, and they start new meta.
Right.
So
and, just
and everyone just follows.
That's the league.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
League meta right there.
Yep.
I like this. I think that the similarities and the contrast between League and Overwatch so far is like you got like 6 people or like 5 people. When somebody dies, that's important. Just like in League, if you're in a tense match in a close game, if somebody's dead, that's scary. You guys need each other because there's only 6 of you. It's not TF2 where there's 12. It's not a Doom where there's 20 of you in a room. Like everybody is incredibly important to each other. You have to kind of be together.
How I would compare it is like if anyone listening to this hasn't played Overwatch but has played like League of Legends or even Dota 2, it's the end game of any match of a MOBA. Like it's the team fighting phase where everyone's just spawning, running to the mid and fighting.
Yeah,
to
imagine
see who
that.
can push the furthest along.
Exactly. It's kind of rock, paper, scissors right now, and it will change. I know that it will. It may take a couple of years, but it's very much like, all right, are we going to beat this with this comp? Like, is this going to be all right? Do we have enough counters? It all depends. It's still very skill-based, but yes, it is exactly.
But the beauty of it is, if you don't start with a good comp, you can switch.
Yeah.
Easy.
And that's what a lot of the game, we're definitely not there yet. And as I think Raz said, people are very stubborn in wanting to switch, but that's the difference between a good team and a bad team, besides direct communication. And when you're communicating directly with all your friends in a voice call, you can organize and say, look, there's a Bastion over here. Somebody needs to play Genji, and it can't be me because I'm tanking. So that's like the problem, I think, with solo queue. And it's just going to take time to get there, but like I think that is the beauty of Overwatch, and that you're constantly switching.
It can also make for some really interesting games. Earlier today, we played a game. I don't remember who's all there, but it was a capture point on Ilios, and we come out and they have 6 Junkrats who lays a ton of traps and blows a lot of stuff up. And like we just had a normal team, and they kind of rocked us. So we all switched to a Junkrat counter in Pharah. So then we had 6 Pharahs.
And destroy.
And then we took the point. And then they switched to a Pharah counter, so they had 6 Widowmakers. And we just kind of kept like changing our team to counter each other, and it was pretty fun doing that.
Yeah, it's all about adapting as to how you're playing in the match.
Right. Yeah. Gotta be very liquid. That's the meta. You know what I mean? That's what the game was designed. Was like you gotta pick somebody else like in the game. Like if there's something going wrong, you have every right and every like chance to switch a character and go in there and fix whatever problem that is. Like that's your responsibility in the game.
Mm-hmm. You know? And it's good because it gets you familiar with every character, which is that it's gonna take time for a lot of people, but it's a necessity.
Yeah. I've got high hopes for it. I think it'll go somewhere. I don't think it'll be stagnant.
No, definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with League of Legends dying.
Yeah.
Mitch, you said Lucio is your top character.
Yeah.
Kyle, you know it'll change, but you like that Genji love right now.
Yeah, it's pretty
cool. Where are you at, Perry?
Oh, dude, I'm all about that Roadhog.
Okay, Roadhog is.
Get over here, dude.
Get over
He's
here.
the best character.
I need to play as Roadhog more. But he is gross.
No, he's great.
In the best possible way.
He's a street
disgusting.
shark, dude.
yeah.
That's true.
Don't shit talk my
that
Australian
skin is
brethren.
amazing.
It's so good. Yo. Junkrat's best, man.
So Raz, I'd imagine you'd say Junkrat.
Yeah,
is your
Junkrat.
favorite, right?
I was gonna go
Junkrat
for
is my
Pharah.
favorite character
Yeah.
to play. Pharah is my favorite character.
Same.
Right.
See,
Junkrat's my favorite to play.
She's so good.
That's really cool because like Junkrat was my favorite, but then I kind of transitioned into Roadhog. So I'm glad you're keeping up the flame, man.
Yeah, you'll be
It's
doing
weird.
that.
During the beta, like I was really resistant to Junkrat for a while. I was like, I'm not gonna like him. I don't understand him, so fuck him. Then I played as him a couple times.
You're
I'm
like,
like,
whoa.
oh,
You
shit.
kick ass once and you're like, yes,
Yeah.
this is the main.
He is good on every level.
Yeah. God, that's
Yeah, so Junkrat is my favorite to play.
Yeah. And I talked about mine earlier and being Winston, basically.
Banana Slammer.
Banana Slammer, dude. Get in, harass, get out, get heals, go back in. And what I love about Winston is he's not necessarily dealing a ton of damage. He's all about pushing people off the objective, especially with his ultimate. He goes fucking monkey madness and doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but he gets 1,000 health and he just pushes people away.
which is incredible.
It's amazing. Mm-hmm.
If I had to say 2 words in finality, though, it's tank and support. Like main one. Damn it. If you're in solo queue, you're gonna find out exactly. Everybody, like Raz said, everybody picks their main. And solo, support and tank, the 2 things nobody wants to play for almost no reason. But
Yeah.
it's the hardest to play. Like all the pressure's on you. You got to perform. Like it's up to you. Come on, Reinhardt, Mercy, whatever. Like it's all on you.
Advice for people that haven't played yet and want to play. When you start playing, get proficient with a character in every role, be it damage dealer, tank, support, and defense.
Yep.
And that way you'll always have an option to switch to.
Yeah, I think the 2 bits of wisdom I could give away would be like try every character, like even if they don't look appealing to you. And the other thing is if you can play with friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you'll have a better
Yes.
time and you'll play better as well.
Or be nice in solo queue and make friends.
Be very
Yeah.
nice and
Yeah.
communicate.
It's a Blizzard game.
Very often.
It's got good
Use your
Team.
voice chat.
yeah.
Hold C. You got a wheel. You got like hotkeys for everything, for anything you could possibly imagine. Just communicate with your team. That is so important. That is what this game thrives off of. So be
Yeah.
nice.
So something I talked to Perry about, mainly as a way to convince him to play more Overwatch with me when he was trying to do work, is that like the thing is, I mean, people will ask what is so special about this game. I feel like we've covered a lot of it, like the polish, the combination of ideas. It doesn't reinvent the wheel. It's not revolutionary, but it's
Right.
polished.
Yeah.
And it's a
good.
lot of
Yeah.
fun.
It's got the Blizzard
the other
polish.
thing, yeah. The other thing is like, this is probably one of the best times to play it. And I don't know what the lifespan will be. Maybe it'll go years and have a great community. I hope so. But right now, it has a ton of people playing it in our community. And that's fun. Like
Yep.
that, I think, is what makes it fun. Is for us right now, like just about any time you can type a message into a chat and say, "Hey, does anyone want to play
people.
Overwatch?" And
People
you'll get
show.
at least 2 people.
Uh,
So I feel like this is one of the best times to play it right now. And it's like the only guaranteed best time. Hopefully, it keeps getting better and better. But I don't know.
No guarantee.
This is the time to jump in. There's no point on waiting.
exactly.
Yeah. I think it would be cool to revisit Overwatch on the podcast in a few months, and we can talk about how it's fared up
Yeah.
Yeah.
over time.
That'd be cool.
Because that's the question right now. Will it stand the test of time? And I'm optimistic right now.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, pretty optimistic too.
I mean, if I've said this a lot, but it's a Blizzard game, so it's gonna last. Like
Yeah, there's so
they
much
have a
money in it.
history of making their games last. Like
Yeah, do you know how long World of
Mhm.
Warcraft
Well,
was around?
World of Warcraft's on its 12th year and it's still got like 7 million subscribers.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
Overwatch isn't going anywhere. They know how to roll out new content in just the right amount of time frames that people won't get sick of it. Like
Exactly.
I reckon we'll see some new heroes in like 2 years, which is a perfect
Yeah.
time.
You're right. You're completely right.
New heroes, new maps, and in like a few months maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That'd
can't
be
wait, dude.
really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for its future. I mean, We've been waiting for a long time.
But yeah. I think we'll wrap it up there. Would love to talk more Overwatch in the future, but we got to get going. In the meantime, before we go, does anybody have any projects that are coming out on their channel soon? Let's start with Rez.
Man, you know what? I will not have anything anytime soon. I have a few scripts that are really... We'll get to that. I have a few scripts that are close to being able to be pushed out. But I am taking a 2-week vacation where I will not really be able to edit.
Where
so
I play
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
1 week I'm going to be... Yeah, dude. I'm going to get so far behind. Maybe I'll cut it down to a 1-week vacation. But yeah, I'm going camping, man. I'm going to be in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Yo,
Dude, that's fun.
If you guys want to, mayet me there.
Yeah,
man.
I'll see you there,
I
dude.
got you.
I'll pick up Kyle.
Dude,
yeah.
And Steve.
it'll be like Firewatch, so I'm...
Oh yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah. So, man, I don't have anything coming out on my channel.
But
Good.
we got Raz and I have gotten something on my channel that we've been working on for a very long time. Should be coming out. I was gonna have it out for the end of May, but should be coming out pretty soon in June. I don't really want to spoil it because it's kind of a big deal, but I think everybody's gonna really like it. It's really fun, and it's kind of like a different kind of video for me. So I'm really excited to see how everybody likes it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
As am I.
What I can say about it is when Perry and I started working on it and recorded it, like, I thought it was going to be something that him and I would only find funny.
Yeah.
But now, like, through all the post stuff and just everything coming together, it's going to be really good. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm super excited for that to be shown to the world.
Yeah, man. Me too.
It's good. Perry has done a lot of really great work on it, so I hope you enjoy it.
I'm glad to
Thanks, man.
What about you, Mitch? Are you working on? I know you're busy with new job.
Yeah.
But can we expect heavy-eyed?
Maybe in about 2 weeks. I'm gonna say I've got
See, that's wonderful. Like,
Yeah.
you're saying it like it's a bad thing. Like 2 weeks.
well, it's been 2 weeks since
That's
my
not
last
so
video,
bad.
so it's gonna put a month.
Yeah.
But it's a collab with, I think I said this last time actually. But yeah, it's a big cross-channel collab I got going on. But we're both very busy people now. I'm thinking about just doing another quick little video to fill the time out, but we'll see. We'll see how we go.
Cool.
Awesome.
What about you, Kyle?
So as I said earlier, yeah, I got a couple Overwatch things coming out. I'm not too secretive about the stuff I'm making. They're Overwatch highlights. I've got a couple of series that I'm also working on as well. I'll keep those, I guess, like in the mystery because I don't really know exactly where they are yet. I've got a couple of scripts I'm working on, but I think the thing to look forward to within the next week or so would be some Overwatch highlights with actually you guys. Most of you guys are in the video, so
Hey.
there's that. So I guess you call it a collab if you want.
The boys invade Psychochipmunk's channel.
Yup. I'm alright with that. That's pretty much all I have though.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I'm really looking forward to it, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
same.
Thanks.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited for more Kyle content.
You guys.
Always love it. But yeah, I've got ideas and a video in the works. Overwatch has really consumed me, and honestly, like, I couldn't be fucked to work on anything right now. But
Same.
it's gonna come out, and this is a video that I really want to do. I know I've on the podcast I've talked about doing videos that I
Ooh.
eventually canned.
Back up the podcast to find
Yeah.
out those videos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so there have been videos I talked about and never finished. This is not going to be one of those. This is going to get done whether I like it or not, and it's going to be on the channel. So
Awesome, man.
whether it takes
Ooh.
a couple weeks or a few months, it's going to be on there. So expect that at some point. But yeah, glad to have everybody on here talk Overwatch. I think we had a great cast.
Yeah.
And it's great to be on the ball with it, get some episodes out. It's always a fun time. If you want to hear more from us, besides our YouTube channels, you know where they are. Links are in the description as well. You can also follow all of us on Twitter. Made some jokes about that earlier. I'm Steve Hobo on Twitter. We got Rasputin Show, Peridactyl Show on Twitter.
Yep.
Is it? Okay. And Heavy X-Eyed on Twitter, and the Chippymunk on Twitter.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much it.
Hey,
also make sure to follow our editor at Chidunda.
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Of
Also,
course.
remember to watch JoJo. I got a great video on my channel. Let's get it to 20K, all right, guys?
Ugh.
20K.
Damn.
Blown up.
Shit's a baloney.
All right. Well, you guys ready to go play some Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
think I'm
we're
ready.
leaving,
Yeah.
right?
Go
I
for
really
it.
don't want to play tank this time. Can I please play attack?
Yeah, dude.
I
you
got
can
you,
do
bro.
the
I'll
three.
take that Reinhardt.
All
We're
right,
right?
I got
going
that
KF
I got you.
McCree, okay?
I got
Yeah,
that
let's go
this year.
KFC. Let's go full
KFC
double
McCree,
down, dude.
baby.
Double down.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
thanks for listening. Have a great day.
Go kick some ass.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.